Hello, my name is Navigator, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the G.I. Joe Classified Cobra Zandar figure. Listen, I am a somewhat I'm a G.I. Joe Classified fan, we'll put it at that, but I'm not really too familiar with a lot of the Cobra guys, especially not a guy like Zandar, but this figure really stood out to me with some of the things that it came with, and the figure overall is super cool, super unique. I had to get it, so I've been waiting for this thing to release, totally forgot about it, saw it on Amazon the other night, and I was like, you know what? I'm scooping this up immediately. I have to have this in the collection, and I'm going to add him to the G.I. Joe shelf. If you guys are curious what that is, very quickly, right over there is the G.I. Joe shelf, and he'll be going right over there with the other Cobra guys. Although we'll see. I have a feeling this guy's more of an anti-hero than anything. But this is going to be number 146 from G.I. Joe Classified, Zandar. So really quick, any write-ups on the back about him? I guess not. So no lore for him, but there was a quick action shot there. And with that being said, let's pull him out of here and review. It's been quite some time since I had a G.I. Joe Classified, but just before this, I reviewed a Action Force Volaverse figure of Colonel Siege. Very, very similar, almost identical to G.I. Joe Classified. So if you guys are looking to get into a new line of G.I. Joe Classified-esque figures, go check out that review. It should be uploaded alongside this one, and maybe see if the Volaverse Action Force figures are for you. But today, we're focusing on Zandar. So here we have it, out of the box, still in the packaging. Let's get him out of there. Got the tape here on the side with some of the knives and little doohickeys, I guess. I'm going to see if I can peel this off in one fell swoop, but I don't think so. So let's see. Maybe we can actually use the knife to our advantage. We'll push that up. Kind of scrape. Yeah, that ain't going to work, folks, is it? Let's get everything else out first and then get to that. How about that? This tape might be a little bit easier. Probably wiggle this around a little bit. There we go. The pistol helped out a little bit. Got a pistol there. Little bayonet-esque weapon. I'm going for the knife again. I gotta get it out of there or it's gonna bug me. Come on, baby. There we go. There's my in. Beautiful. We have that. We also have this cool kind of marksman rifle. This interesting backpack. And then the figure itself. Beautiful. All right. He's in great condition. And yes, it is a he. It may look otherwise, but trust me, it is a he. Although, I haven't asked what their pronouns are. So, let's take a look. And I don't mean that sarcastically. Trust me, I don't want to be a scumbag. I'm joking here, folks. Anyways, first accessory here, we do have this kind of like, it's like a quiver backpack almost. He has like these little, oh, you know what? Well, this will be explained in a second, but there's a really cool backpack with the harpoons there in the pouches, and that, of course, will snap right onto his back. Next up here, we do have the harpoon gun. Pretty sweet. So I guess he doesn't kill, he just maims, but that is pretty cool nonetheless. Definitely one of the more unique. We have definitely not seen this in the G.I. Joe Classified line to my knowledge, so that is really cool. Next up here, got this little like scythe kind of blade thing. I don't know what the hell that is, but it is cool, it is unique. Again, I don't think we've seen this in the G.I. Joe Classified line. But next up here, we do have this kind of Cobra little bayonet knife, and that is pretty cool. And then finally here, we do have just a little sidearm, a little kind of futuristic looking pistol, which is pretty cool. I think there might be a little, I thought there was a little peg, you can maybe stick it in somewhere, but he does have a holster, so that makes sense. But there we go. And then finally here, we can take a look at this figure. So starting down here with the boots, you can see brown boots with some gold plates on them. And then on one boot, you kind of got this little spike there, a little gold toe, if you will. Some knee pads as well, or I guess, I don't even know what you call those, but knee pads are up here, and those look really cool. I mean, the legs here look like something out of Star Wars, which is awesome, but I love that. Then we make our way to the belt. You can see a crop top there. Actually, I don't even think he's wearing a shirt. Yeah, he's not wearing a shirt, but you got the belt there with the gold belt buckle and some gold chains dangling off the side, which looks nice. A sheath for one of the knives in the back here. The holster for the pistol is right there. Moving up to the torso, you have another holster for another pistol, which we don't really oh, that's for the, no, that is for the pistol. What are these holsters for? I have no idea. I guess you can throw another gun on him if you want to. But we have this nice tactical vest as well. Something, probably police was there, and then he kind of took it off a body. Who knows? But we have this really cool little gauntlet there, which is super nice, that goes up into the nice glove there. Looks like it's made out of leather. Not actual leather, but you guys catch my drift. And then the same kind of glove on the side with the gold plating, some tattoo works. Just on, well, is there tattoos there? No, I guess not. Just tattoos there on the wrist of the right arm. pink scarf, and he has like a sister or like a twin or something that also wears something pink. So that's kind of like a reference to her, his twin, I forget. And then finally here, the head sculpt, really cool. You got this red face paint or tattoos, I'm not really sure, with the bandana and that fiery orange hair with some earrings as well, which look great. But one of the coolest things are these shoulder pauldrons here, very Warhammer-esque. I just love how that looks, the gold on each side with the skulls. And yeah, again, very Warhammer-esque with like the heraldry here. It looks like a rank. Super, super cool. One of the big draws in getting this figure. And then there you go on the back with the bandana, or the headband tied in the back. So there you go, folks. It's getting late at night here. I'm kind of losing my grip on reality, I will admit that. But I am glad that I was able to show you guys this super cool G.I. Joe classified Zandar figure that is not standing up. There we go. And I can't wait to throw this in with the collection. I would highly recommend this. This is one of the more unique, one of the cooler, kind of out there G.I. Joe classified figures. And it's a Cobra figure too. If you're like me, I always want to buy the heroes. And now you can finally add, at least on paper, a bad guy to your collection. So this is definitely one that I would check out. I'm not sure if it's an exclusive. I should have done my research. I don't think that it is. So you should be able to find this on your shelves, or at least online very soon. God knows that I did. So I will leave it there, folks. Once again, a review of the G.I. Joe classified Zandar figure. I will leave it at that. My name is Navigator. Have a nice day. Take care.